Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Retro Joe. Let's start the explanation one more time. Sorry about that. I was just watching a streamer yesterday that was muted at the beginning of the stream. Wow. All right, it happens sometimes. All right. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the stream. My name is Retro Joe. It is November 15th, 2025. We're going to play 15 matches of Tetris 99 password matches. Kayshawn, Justin, welcome. Lewis, there it is. Yeah, so I was muted. Just so funny. I was just watching a streamer yesterday. We will not name the streamer, but I was just watching a streamer yesterday that did the same thing. But in any case, you will see the password at the top of the screen, 369258. Match number dash of 15. We will play 15 matches, and there's my gamer tag, Retro Joe, and that is also my name, given at birth. The Slice Samurai, what's up? I sure do remember you. Rhiannon, welcome. Kevin Wirtz, thank you for coming in. Conrad, thank you for coming in as well. Let's get the matches started in just a second here. 369258 is the password. Everyone is welcome to play. We got some stars rolling in already. 100 stars from Justin Vogel. Thank you. Ronald, welcome to the stream. Good morning, Conrad. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Hope you all had a good breakfast and a good morning. Hope you slept well last night. I did. I slept a little too well, I think. Pad Thai for breakfast, Lionel says. All right. Funny how spicy food fills you up. Yeah, I love spicy food, and it sure does. All right, here we go. Match number 1 starts right now, everyone. What you're going to do is press X there to join the password match, and you're going to go over to the right column of the keypad here, 369, down the middle column, 258. So 369 down the right column, 258 down the middle column. We're going to start the first match in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And you can see it updated. Match 1 of 15. We do play 15 matches every time. Got potato soup cooking in the crock pot. Yeah, potato soup's really good. Really good. Usually what I do when I have potato soup is usually mixed with something, right? Chorizo. Are you all familiar with chorizo? Kielbasa? Those things, I believe, are Portuguese in origin, but we've adopted them. Pizza for breakfast? That sounds good, Conrad. Any special toppings or just cheese? My TNT cup has perished, unfortunately. Right in the dumpster. I was cleaning it last week and I dropped it and it shattered. Didn't shatter completely, but a huge chip got taken out of it and a couple other places. Right in the trash. Couldn't save it. It's okay. Maybe we'll get another one, but we'll see what happens. Kielbasa is Polish, Jamie says. Oh, okay. All right. It's Polish. Yeah. Kielbasa is Polish. Linguiça and chorizo, I think both of those are Portuguese. Yeah. You start your new job Monday. Nice, Rob. That's awesome. A deluxe of my own picking. Nice, Conrad. Nice. That's what you want to do. Love it. So deluxe means bunch of toppings, right? Vegetables, meat, stuff like that. Well, congratulations on the new job, Rob. Thank you for the like, brother. I wish you much luck, man. Much luck. I'm pretty sure you've been looking for one for a while, if I remember correctly. More stars rolling in. Doug with the 200 stars. Thank you, Doug. See if we can do some nice playing here right now. I'm going to try to do some nice, smooth Tetris play. see if we can put something together here. What's up, Steve? Good to see you, brother. Hope you're having a good day, man. So far. Trying to watch the upcoming piece as much as possible here. That is one of the keys to playing well in this game. Also, the build is super important. Couple knockouts there for JoJo. Yikes, dude. What's with this? Got a beast on me. No, dude. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. I had a chance there. I had a chance there. Let's go. I had a chance. Whoo. 16 an hour and 40 hours a week. There you go, Rob. That's pretty standard. Nice, man. Nice. All right. That was a bad drop at the end. That's all right. That's all right. Warming up. Warming up. Slowerpiffy plays. Welcome. Hello. Slurpify. Slurpify. Sorry. I said it wrong. I got you out, you beehead. How dare you, Jamie Groves. I had a bunch of knockouts, actually. Had a bunch of knockouts. Matt V in 5th. GG's. I always forget how to pronounce your name, Serpify. Playing on the new Switch. Also, yesterday was your birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. I hope it was a good one. That's a lot of walking, dude. So 10 miles there, 10 miles back. That's walking 10 miles. Wait, walking 10 miles... Rob, doesn't that take like 5-6 hours? I remember doing a 9-mile hike, and it took me pretty much all day, like 6 hours. Paco Bell in first place. Paco Bell in first place. GG's. Laura in second place. Third place, Kevin. Nice. Here we go. Here we go. Fourth place, Red. GG's, Red. Matt V in 5th, Lionel 6th, Retro Joe 7th, Tony 8th, CPU 9th, Ronald 10th, and CPU in 11th. Match number 2 starts right now, everyone. Welcome to the stream. If you're just joining us, good morning. It is 11:16 a.m., November 15th, 2025, 42 degrees Fahrenheit, sunny skies here in the Boston, Massachusetts, United States of America area. Good morning, Too Legit Marv. Welcome to the stream. It takes you 2.5 hours to do 10 miles? That's fast, dude. You walk 9 to 12 miles at work, Steve. Yeah, walking around. Right. So I guess walking hills, it takes longer than walking flat ground. So I guess that would be the difference. All right. Retro Joe with the weather. And take it away, Ronald, with sports. Let's go. Cook it up. Slurpify. Cook it up. Man, Rob, that's tough. And what do we have? We have T99 Queen here as well. Good morning, T99 Queen. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. Steve says, I should play. You should play, brother. You should play. Donate 500 star bits to get Joe an X-rated mug, dude. An X-rated one? Do they even make those? Lionel's like, yeah, they sure do make them. Believe me, I know. Rick Nelson with the like, Robert, thank you. See if I can put something together here. That was actually a good run that I had. That was a very good run I had last match, but bad misdrop at the end. That will destroy you. That will destroy you. Yikesies. I can T-spin into that, but that was not what I wanted to do. So we can T-spin into it. Watch. Actually, no, we can't. I guess we can't. Thought we could. That looked like T-spin opportunity. Maybe it wasn't wide enough, I guess, to fit in. Yeah, I know, Marv. I know. You know, I say things and I realize the double meaning of them most of the time. I might act innocent, but just kidding. I'm an innocent as they come. Right, Marv? Rage it, dude. Rage it. That's what we're doing. There you go, bro. There you go, Brosif. Brosif, huh? My brother calls me Brosif. I do have a brother, yes, I do. He's younger than me. Wait, you were in 12th, Slurpify? Did I knock you out? Oh man, that's a rough one. Oh, close, close. Let's go. Like Britney Spears, I'm not that innocent. How do you know? You do know, Marv. Tony, good morning. Welcome. Rick says, I walk a fair amount just in my classroom. Never counted steps. You can. You can. That'd be cool. Steve says, I walk plenty of hills in Denver. You can't breathe in the mountains. I know. The air's thinner, for sure. Yeah. Stream sniping? Lit Debbie, welcome to the stream. Haberson with the love. Nick Cody, welcome. All right, here we go. Here we go. If you have anyone that loves to play Tetris, get them on in here. We have some fierce competition. Fierce competition. Red playing really well this morning. What Switch? Switch 2. Switch 2. With my Switch 2 Pro controller. Because I am a pro after all. There's a tear in my beer, Steve says. Oh, man. Oh, man. Huge drop mistake, Doug. Yeah. Yeah. Wait, what was that word, Steve Kincaid? Nintendo didn't mess around to TSKENMT? Take my money for the... Oh, right. Take my money. All right. I'm like, is that a secret word I don't know about? Tony says, my morning is starting great because of Retro Joe. You are the man, bro. Thank you. Started Wind Waker, Rick Nelson says the other day. Not the HD one, the free GameCube one on Switch, too. Still fun. Controls took a while to get used to, but enjoying it more than I thought. I do have the HD Wii U version sitting on my table right there. I'm looking at it. We'll get into it eventually, right? Eventually. Yeah. Slurpify says, this is fun to watch, honestly. Well, thank you, Slurpify. I appreciate that. I see, the thing is about the Tetris streams, it's twofold, right? You can come in and play and compete, and you can watch if you want to, which is really good. Shane, welcome to the stream. What's up, Shane? Who is battling here? Who is battling? One person's behind my face cam, but the other player's over there on the left. This is a great battle right here. Great battle. Lionel says, future poll, what scotch should Joe sip on during his next stream? Octomore, never heard of it. Glenlivet, I've had it before. Laproig, never heard of that. Glenfiddich, never had that one. Lore and Doug with the match of a century. Lore in first place. GG's, Lore the OG. Doug in second. Red in third. Mary Lou fourth. Kevin in fifth. Retro Joe sixth. Lionel seventh. Matt V eighth. Jimmy Groves ninth. Paco Bell 10th. And Ronald in 11th. Match number 3 of 15. Let's go. That was a crazy battle, Doug, right? Jay Gibson, welcome to the stream. Luch is in the house. That's right. Nimbus says GM. GM? What's up, Nimbus? Welcome to the stream. Oh, good morning. Duh. Yes, thank you. Great Marv. So Marv says GM equals Great Marv. The Great Marv. The Great Marv. Thank you, Tetris 99 Queen. Appreciate that. You gonna take a nap after this game? Yeah, let's go. Let's go, Doug. I love the naps. I love it. Jay Gibson with the laugh react. What's so funny, Jay Gibson? What's so funny? Shane, thank you for that share, brother. 200 lines, Doug? Wow. 17 players on a Saturday morning. So Rhiannon says, Joe, what are you doing exciting for your birthday this month? That's a really good question. I have nothing planned. It's on a Sunday, so it's not this Sunday, but next Sunday, November 23rd. I have nothing planned. I will be streaming, that's for sure, right? Sunday Night Zelda. Maybe some scotch on my birthday? I don't know. Wow, these pieces are killing me, dude. There we go. There we go. We gotta get this. We gotta get it. So, as the great Mike Eskelson says, there are no bad pieces. There's only bad placements. And I could not agree with him enough. I try to live by that motto. Ooh. All right. Oh, man, what a bad move there. Oh, man, what a bad drop mistake. Thank you, Slurpify. Appreciate that. Just in time for game 3. Let's go. Grand Master. That's true. That's true. Or GM is... well, that's DM. Dungeon Master. Does it bother you that I don't hold my coffee cup by the handle? It's going to be a beautiful day. We're going to get rain later. Queenie is preparing her pipes for the grand rendition of the birthday song for him. Tetris 99 Queen, are you going to sing me a birthday song? I can't wait. I'm super excited for that. I don't get that often. I mean, I've been to birthdays where a bunch of people sing me happy birthday. But never a personalized, direct birthday song from one person. Good luck, have fun. Yes, yes. 200 lines for 200 stars, brother. Thank you. Casper, thank you for the like. Red says, I think you get it just as much as everyone else. Birthday songs? Yeah. I mean, I've been to birthdays where everyone sings to me, but not a personalized, direct one person singing to me like I do for all of you. If you're a subscriber, I'll sing you happy birthday if it's your birthday. You must submit 3 forms of identification proving it's your birthday, though. That's the thing. Just kidding. You can just tell me. Kevin in 5th place. I have to say, I'm playing pretty well today. I'm just not placing. Not too bad. Not too bad. I'm really excited for that. I can't wait. GG's, let's go. Slurpify. All right. All right, Slurpify. We do have you on the board. Yeah, we do. We do have you on the board. It says YT. I have you just as Slurpify, but... Oh. Slurpify T. I have you with a lowercase y and no T at the end, but I'll just keep you as Slurpify. Meat Beater, what? Wow, Meat Beater, new player. I assume it's practicing your boxing in the meat locker with the big things of meat hanging. That is something else. Meat Beater in 1st place. Let's go. There's a lot of meat in the Tetris world. A lot of meat. All right, Meat Beater in 1st. Second place, we have T99 Queen. The Queen herself. The Queen herself. 3rd place, we have Paco Bell. GG's. Slurpify in 4th. Kevin in 5th. Mary Lou 6th. Lionel 7th. Laura 8th. Luch 9th. OC 10th. And Tony in 11th. Match number 4. What's up, Joe? Anyone watch the new Predator and or the Running Man movie? No, I have not, Banaka. You know me with movies, right, Nimbus? Yeah, absolutely, Slurpify. Getting 4th place or top 5 or even top 3 or that's crazy. Doug said, "This is cross from PG to PG-13 stream? PG-13 stream with that first place finisher's name?" No, Doug. It's in a meat locker. You know, like remember Rocky? Remember that scene from Rocky when Rocky is practicing his boxing on the meat hanging in the meat locker? That's what it is. That's what it is. Slipperfy says, "Wow, 15 people. Yeah, that's I mean 7. Sorry, why did I say 15? 17 people, yes, Slipperfy, 17 people, but usually we have 20 plus on Tuesday nights, sometimes almost 30. But on a Saturday morning, 17 is pretty good, yeah. 17 players. Beat meter. William Jones, what's up, what's up? Welcome. Thank you for the like, brother. Binocle, thank you for the like as well. Jason with the like. Yeah, it's pretty good, Slipperfy. Yeah, we usually have like 20 to 30. Never touched 30, but... we've had 28, I think was the record. I can't remember. I think 28 was the most we've ever had. Which is actually amazing to me. You know what I'm actually looking forward to? All the holiday movies, like the Charlie Brown, Christmas Special, Rudolph. I love those movies. I can't wait to watch them again. Some nice, like, hot cocoa. You know? I'm a simple person. I enjoy simple things in life. Bad strat at the end there. Nimbus says, "One of the meats taught me how to play Tetris for real." Yes, yes. Meat beef. Yeah, there's a bunch of meats in the Tetris world, yeah. We've had a bunch of them in here, too. There's, let's see, I can give you, I can tell you all the meats that have been in here. All right. Yeah, that's exactly what it means, Joe. Yep. Rocky was pre-tenderizing the meat while at the same time, Kevin, getting his practice in. Right. Hey, yo, Adrian. Meat fan, meat pie, meat beater, if I'm remembering. I can tell you right now, Nimbus. I just had to find something real quick. Let's go to the master player list. Master player, I said. So, let's see. Let's go back in the list here. We have... where are they all? Meat Tonight. Remember Meat Tonight? That's one. Meat Tonight. Meat Storm. Meat Storm with an exclamation point at the end. What else do we have here? What else do we have? Where are they all? That's all I have on the list for some reason. There are more though. I think just because I updated my list. I have Meat Tonight and Meat Storm. Oh, Meat Fan. I got Meat Fan on here. What else? I think that's it. Yeah. That's it for now on the list. I thought the meat beater, Doug says, was the mallet you use when pounding out flank steak. I mean, yeah, you could. Binaco says, are they beating meat through with a left jab? Yeah. Slipperfy says, by the way, Retro, you might say no, but can I add you on Switch? Absolutely. Meat Beater in first place. Let's go. Again with the first place. I want to see how many can you get in a row, Meat Beater? How many? There's going to be some beasts coming in here if you keep going. Luch in second place. You're going to start to get some Ultra Beasts in here. You're going to summon them. T99 Queen in third place. Look at those sharpshooter badges. I love them. Slurpify in fourth place. I don't know if I will ever achieve it. Don't know. Paco Bell in fifth place. We got Lionel in sixth, Lore seventh, Mary Lou eighth, Doug ninth, Jamie Groves 10th, and Tony in 11th. Match number 5 starts right now. And while we're waiting for match number 5 to start, I will quickly go to my friend code. There it is. If anyone would like to add me on Switch, there it is. Take a screenshot if you'd like. SW615602527238. All right. I said though, not through. What? Oh, did I read it wrong? Paco Bell says, who's Meat Beater? I don't know. A mystery meat player. Mystery meat player. What Doug says, one thing we know for a fact, Meat Beater is a good finisher. That's true. First place, 2 in a row. You sent it? All right, Slurpify. Sounds good. Joe with the share. Marco with the react. Thank you, Marco, for the love. I appreciate it. Ryan says you were almost punctual today. I think a couple minutes late, Ryan, right? Lionel says Joe likes to play Japanese Nintendo Classics so he can get the uncensored versions. Lionel, you know what's interesting? There are adult-themed games on the Switch. How do I know that? Someone told me. which is kind of surprising, honestly, because Nintendo is so careful. But you know what's interesting, though? I have a feeling, and I think Japanese culture is more loose than American culture when it comes to things like adult-themed things. It seems that American culture, as compared to even European cultures or Japanese cultures, are much more uptight when it comes to that stuff. So it doesn't surprise me that much, but just Nintendo as a company. You can tell by the RPGs, the Japanese RPGs, the ones that are published exclusively in Japan. Definitely much more racy. Someone's getting me here. Someone's getting me. No chance. No chance. No chance. How you doing, Ryan? I got what, Joe? I got what? After Dark stream, Rhiannon says? I don't know. What do you think? What do you think? Joe only plays those games for the in-game articles, Marv says. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, so Ryan says, well, it's probably because the West and America views sexuality more conservatively. Yeah, definitely, Ryan. Yeah, I would say so. I was you, Slurpify. You don't have to be sorry. You don't have to be sorry. Joe says, Retro Joe playing Bubble Bath Babes after his trail runs. Is there a game called that, Joe? You don't have to feel bad, Slurpify. Come on, Marv with the like. Thank you, Marv. Moises, what's up, Moises? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing? Good to see you, my man. Hope you're having a good day so far. Serpify, I have to play a lot better if I'm going to be able to withstand your attacks. That's for sure. That's for sure. All right, here we go. Here we go. Couldn't do anything there. Couldn't do anything. I didn't have a good build there, and I didn't have good pieces, so it happens. You know, I'm thinking about making my face cam a little bigger. Because I'm seeing a lot of streams, particularly on the Talk app, where the way the setup is, where it's vertical, you get a better look at the streamer, and I think that's I think that's better. Still in bed, Moises? Get up and grab some breakfast, man. Ryan says, Joe, please don't start doing adult streams. I had another streamer I liked who started doing that. I mean, What do you mean by adult streams, Ryan? You can have a stream where maybe I say swear words, but to me that's not a big deal, which I don't do in my normal streams and adult themed things. But if you're talking about adult streams going all the way, then no, I don't plan on doing that, Ryan. It's an adult. Oh, an NES game. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, I've heard of it, Joe. Yep. I've heard of it. Yeah. Slurpify in 5th place. GG's. Let's go. Lionel in 4th. Lionel, you are an amazing Tetris player, as well as being a clever joke maker slash, what's the word I'm looking for? Not we'll just say clever. Red in 3rd place. Red playing amazingly today. Yeah. Lionel is, yeah, acrylic see-through chair. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, how much are you willing to pay for that? Meat, so let's see if Meat does 3 in a row. You mean that stuff, Ryan? I mean, that's what you mean? I don't have any plans on it. I don't know that there's much of a demand for that, Ryan. Specifically with me. Joe, want to hear something funny? Bananco says, I have subs in the refrigerator that I need to hurry up and eat before they spoil. Come on, Bananco, eat them up, brother. What kind are they? There it is. Meat Beater in 3 in a row. All right, we need Ultra Beast in here to challenge Meat Beater. That's what we need right now. Meat Beater in 1st. GG's Meat Beater. OC in 2nd place, Red in 3rd, Lionel 4th, Slurpify in 5th, Kevin 6th, Fluffy in 7th, Mary Lou in 8th, Paco Bell 9th, Luch in 10th, Laura in 11th, match number 6. Oh, let's go. You got worn out, Doug? You need a nap, right? Did you say you needed a nap? That was a crazy one, right? That was a crazy one. All right, let's go. 18 players in this one with 57 seconds left. No Market Basket in Georgia. Ah, man, Market Basket here in Massachusetts / Rhode Island. I think Massachusetts and Rhode Island are the only states that have Market Baskets. I could be wrong about that. There might be one in New Hampshire, but I'm not sure. There's a lot of drama surrounding that company. I mean, they have good supermarkets and they're pretty decent as far as supermarkets go, but there's a lot of drama. Google Market Basket supermarkets and you'll see a bunch of news stories come up with their corporate board, with incidents happening at the markets themselves. It's kind of a crazy thing. Yeah, Google it up. I mean, they have a good business. It's just a lot of drama. Those of you who live in this eastern New England area know what I'm talking about. Oh, if only it was that easy, Lionel. If only it was that easy. You know, I'm not going to take that leap. Ryan is right. Ryan is the voice of reason in the stream. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. I know you mess around with me a lot, but you are the voice of reason, brother. I'm telling you right now. I know a voice of reason when I hear one and see one. Man, this is a horrible. What happened here? I mean, it can still salvage, I think. If I get left alone for a little bit, maybe. Probably not, though. I know I'm on attackers, so I probably should get off of attackers, but... Of course, I'm going to be stubborn and not get off of attackers. Oh, yikes, dude. I didn't mean to do that. No! I'm going to have a bad one here. No! Oh, boy! Nope. Wow. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Can't get out of the 40s now. This is nuts. Can't get out of the 40s. Ah, what's for breakfast, Moises? What's for breakfast, brother? Benarco says, you know you're getting old when you want a bowl of cereal and you want honey bunches of oats and Nabisco frosted mini wheats. I mean, I would take them too. The only problem with those cereals, Benarco, is they are loaded with sugar. Loaded with sugar. And I have been avoiding foods loaded with sugar for a long time. And I got to tell you, my health and the way I feel has greatly gotten better. Greatly improved. So I don't do any of those high sugar cereals. Plus the milk has a lot of sugar that you add to it. So you're really dosing yourself there. Pancakes? All right. All right. What else can you tell me about your pancakes, Slurpify? Let me ask you this. This is very important when it comes to pancakes and waffles. The syrup. Do you use the industrial commercial syrup? Like all the ones you find on the shelf at the supermarket? Or do you have legit syrup? And let me tell you something else. I had legit syrup from Vermont one time. It's a different consistency. It's a different taste. It's a different mouthfeel. I can tell right away. I'm kind of a syrup snob now because of that. So, I mean, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Once you have that, it's the same thing as the coffee, right? I went to a what do they call those? Academic. What do they call those things where a bunch of students present their research? I forget what they're called. Symposium? I think they're called symposiums. So one group of students went to, I think it was Bolivia, and they got organic grown coffee down there, and they brought it up for samples to give out samples. And let me tell you something right now. Once you've had real coffee, like real legit coffee, you will never go back to the regular coffee. And if you do, you will notice the difference. I think the sugar is fine once a day, occasionally. Yeah, Nimbus. Yeah. But you have to think about the sugar content, though. That's the way I do it. Tetris 99 Queen says, yeah, once a day with the sugar. Bonanko says, I grew up in the 70s and 80s. They loaded everything up with sugar in those days. Likewise, sodas were a hell of a lot stronger too. Yeah. Doug says, yep, real maple syrup is more watery than the cheap non-maple syrups. 100%, Doug. The consistency is a lot thinner. Right. So you know the deal, Doug. You know the deal. So yeah, apparently, from what the little bit that I've read about it, the sugar industry back in the 70s and 80s, particularly the 80s, I think, vilified and did an ad campaign or a public relations campaign against saturated fat. So it was all cut out meat, cut out saturated fat, cut out everything, and sugar's the way. So a lot of the foods back then had a ton of sugar and were made in a way to extend the shelf life. So, you know, big industry trying to extend the shelf life of products and things like that. So, you know, it's a whole thing. I mean, you can really delve deep into the things that industry did throughout, I guess would be like mostly the 70s and 80s. And this is particularly in the United States. I don't know how it is in other countries, but there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of misinformation too about it, and a lot of propaganda both ways. But it's definitely a thing, and there's definitely something to that. You do notice a lot of people have diabetes. So I don't know what the prevalence is as compared to before the 70s and 80s. Yeah, sodas were blamed for kids having bad acne, Clearasil, Noxzema, and Oxypads. Yep, that was the 90s too. Yeah, 80s and 90s, my uncle. Yep. They made a lot of money. Wintermute says, bingo, obesity and diabetes is where it is because of what the sugar industry did then. Google Ansel Keys sugar. I mean, that's right. That's right. It's crazy. Fluffy destroying the win streak of Meat Beater. Let's go. Fluffy Fawn in first place. GG's. Meat Beater in second. Wow. What a battle. Fluffy in first. Meat Beater in second. Slurpify in third, Mary Lou fourth, Lionel fifth, Ronald in sixth, missing the podium by one spot, Kevin in seventh, Tetris 99 Queen in eighth, Luch ninth, Paco Bell 10th, Matt V in 11th. Match number 7 starts right now. Everyone, we are roughly halfway through the stream. Good of you to come in and join the stream. If you're playing, thank you for playing. If you're just hanging out and watching, thank you for hanging out and watching. Thank you for the donations and the subs and the shares and the likes and the reacts. Thank you for coming in. Winter Mutex says, Google the 7-country study. Yeah, I did hear about that. I'm going to Google it real quick, see what comes up. Seven country studies. The 7 countries study was a groundbreaking 1950s to 1960s international research project led by Ansel Keys that investigated the links between diet, lifestyle, and cardiovascular disease. It was concluded in 7 countries, and it was conducted in 7 countries and found that populations with diets higher in saturated fat and cholesterol had higher rates of coronary heart disease, while populations with diets rich in fruit, vegetables, and olive oil like the Mediterranean diet had lower rates. The study demonstrated that major risk factors for heart disease are influenced by lifestyle and diet across different countries. Different cultures, sorry. Yeah. Interesting. Well, it is definitely a thing where different countries, for example, Italy, they have a lot, like, so the Mediterranean diet's a lot of olive oil, things like that. Yeah, It's an interesting thing. I have heard of that before. I never delved into it, but... Oh, cherry pick data. Okay, so yeah. So you're saying that the study was, yeah. So to boost industry, is that what you're saying? Yeah. Interesting. Yeah. Now that you say that, it's starting to come back to me. I think I did look into that at some point a long time ago. I think I heard it on a podcast as well at one point. Do some of you know about the Stuff You Should Know podcast? I used to listen to it all the time. I'm not even sure if it's on anymore. I think it's still on, but I don't really listen to it anymore. But they had a lot of good, interesting stuff, particularly about food industry and a lot of these crazy studies that happened back in the day. It's definitely a good podcast. I'm not a sponsor. Just in full disclosure. No! No, dude! Oh, so many bad drop mistakes. Yeah, it's wrong. Right. Yep. So many bad drop mistakes. I played really well on that, though. By the way, the 7 countries studied in that 7-country study were the United States, the Netherlands, Finland, Yugoslavia, Italy, Greece, and Japan. Pretty interesting, yeah. Here's a good question. Yeah, the Framingham Heart Study. Yes. That's Framingham, Massachusetts, by the way. So the U.S. Public Health Service agreed to fund the study and then set up and proceeded to fund the Framingham Heart Study on a larger scale. Yeah. So that's what I heard in the podcast, the Framingham Heart Study. Yep. What's up, Kayshawn? I was diagnosed in 2009, Kayshawn says, at 120 pounds on a sugar-free diet. Oh, I don't believe diabetes is associated with sugar, Kayshawn says, at least not from my experience. I think there's a lot of factors. I think, but I'm not a doctor or a researcher, so, and I don't play one on TV. Jerry Hollis with a share. Welcome. Thank you, Jerry, for the like as well. Yeah, so that Framingham heart study is a pretty famous one. 7v1? I mean, that's what happens, Slurpify. That's what happens. But yeah, so stuff like that. Stuff like that. I'm sad now. Renan says, it just depends on which one you're diagnosed with. Oh, you mean diabetes? Yeah. So there's type 1, type 2, and now there's... So I heard... So the another thing I heard about diabetes is there's a new type of diabetes which causes... Is it dementia or Alzheimer's? Alzheimer's? Where your brain primarily uses sugar to function. And if there's something wrong with the way your brain processes sugar, then it leads to cognitive deficiencies. But they also have type 1.5 as well. The brain uses fat to function? I thought it was sugar. What's up, Tom? Diabetes, diabetes, I've heard, can also be hereditary. Yeah. Type 1 is when your body doesn't produce insulin to break down sugar. Right. Yep. I see a T-spinner up there on the left. Rob is here. What's up, Rob? Welcome to the stream, brother. I think that's Rob. Is that Rob in 4th? GG's. Went to mute in 5th. Luch. Let's go. Luch edging out Meat Beater. Choice of words, Joe. Luch in 1st place. Meat Beater in 2nd place. Volt in 3rd. GG's, Volt. Welcome to the stream as well. Yes, sir. That is Rob. Rob in 4th. Wintermute in 5th. T99 Queen in 6th. Fluffy 7th. Kevin 8th. Lord 9th. OC 10th. Slurpify in 11th. Match number 8. Here we go. Double meaning. That's right. That was a great win, Luch. That was a great win. Tom says, got a server and a firewall. Firewall, gonna have some buddies over and set up a network. Got a server and a firewall. Gonna have some buddies over and set up a network. Sounds good, Tom. Sounds good. Rick Nelson says, by the way, folks, be sure to catch Joe tonight at 7 p.m. Eastern for Breath of the Wild. Yes, Rick. We are doing the next set of DLC content in Breath of the Wild. The Champions Ballad. We're going to face Water Blight Ganon. There's a little preview posted on the YouTube and the Facebook. Check it out. Jamie Grove says, sorry, I'm bouncing back and forth. My friend is doing a 24-hour stream to raise money for Children's Hospital in his area. Oh, that's awesome, Jamie. Please, by all means, because it's such a worthy cause, please, by all means, tell everyone what the streamer is and to go over there and support the streamer. If it's supporting a children's hospital, that's amazing. But come back to my stream if you do head over there. Yeah, I can check in a second, Slurpify. We'll do it after this. Since the food industry has focused on low fat and artificial sugar, people have gotten fatter and fatter, and type 2 diabetes have gone way up. Yeah. So those artificial sweeteners too are suspect. Yeah. Everyone thought the artificial sweeteners were good, and then it turns out that they also contribute to diabetes as well, from what I hear. So there's a lot of stuff going on, a lot of misinformation, a lot of propaganda. You got to be wary of those industry type things. You know, the United States is a capitalist country, so, you know, it's like do whatever to make money. So if it's gonna get a few people sick, a few in quotes, then, you know, the stockholders, blah, 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 the shareholders, you know, for the prosperity of the company, you know, few people getting sick, what's the big deal, right? That's the thought process, I think. But that's the system we have. And then you add on lobbyists. Not to get too deep, but, you know, it's a reality. It's a reality. There's no way around it. There's no way around it. Oh, rage it, dude. Yikes. Bariatric surgeries. I forget what bariatric surgeries. I think that has something to do with intestines. I forget what that is. I think that has something to do with digestive system, right? Oh, Jojo, no. Man, a lot of bad draw mistakes here, dude. No. No, dude. No, I messed up. I messed up, dude. No. Oh, what a great run, though. What a great run. What a great run. Oh, weight loss surgery. Yeah. That's right. Yep. Oh, man. Yeah, artificial sweeteners. Yeah, not good. Slurpify, let me check your points here. So Slurpify, for this month so far, I believe all you have is 8 points. 1 third place, 2 fourth place, 1 fifth place. I mean, I shouldn't say all you have. That's good. 8 points is good. You're automatically in the giveaway. But yeah, for this month you have 8 points, according to my records. No, I shouldn't say only 8 points. That's good. Anything above 5 points is really good here. Yeah. So that's the gastric bypass. Is that the same thing? Shake it off. Let's go. Let's go. Speaking of shake it off, anyone hear the new Taylor Swift album, Life of a Showgirl? And if you have, what do you think of it? So Marv says, I don't really listen to her, but I hear it's not good from many people. So a lot of Swifties say they don't like it, I heard. So a lot of super fans, but I like it. And I'm not a Swiftie, and I'm not a huge fan of her other music, but this new album I really like. So yeah, I know Marv. People say it's not good, but I think it's great. But then again, I'm not a Taylor Swift fan, so maybe that's why I like it. You know? Joe says, I don't listen to that crap. Sorry. Yeah, Joe, I have like an unusually wide taste for music. Eclectic, one might say. Yeah, gastric bypass, gastric sleeve. Okay, yep. So bariatric surgery kind of is an umbrella term for all those. Yep. Slurpify says, I have to go. I'll see you next Tetris stream. Thank you, Slurpify. You have a good day. And thank you for playing. Slurpify also says, goodbye, YouTube and Facebook chat, but not the Twitch chat. Appreciate you playing, Slurpify. You have a good one. So Banako says, I don't follow Taylor Swift. I don't know her music. However, she definitely has a huge fan base, to say the least, Banako. Yes. To say the least. All right, we got a battle going on here right at the bottom of the screen. Should we zoom in for it? There it is. Oh man, Winter Mutex, you're. Yeah, dude, talk about conflict of interest. Fluffy Fawn in first place. Fluffy tearing it up. Tearing it up. Fluffy Fawn in first. OC in second. GG's Luch in third. Meat Beater in fourth. Rob in fifth with the knockout of Retro Joe. Look at those levels in the top five, the top four. Marv in sixth. Volt seventh. Paco Bell eighth. T99 Queen in ninth. Retro Joe 10th. Kevin in 11th. Match number 9 starts now, everyone. Match number 9 starts now. So, Winter Mutex says, Donald Rumsfeld, the famous Secretary of Defense during the Iraq War, the second Iraq War, was CEO of a company that created aspartame and convinced Reagan to have the FDA approve aspartame despite studies that shows it causes cancer. Rough. Rough. Oh, you're going, Cooney? All right. You have a good day as well. Thank you for playing. GG's all around. Lionel says, future poll, what collaboration would get you to listen to Taylor Swift? Taylor Swift and Metallica? Maybe. Taylor Swift and Disturbed? Nah. Taylor Swift and Dr. Dre? Nah. Taylor Swift and Marilyn Manson? Nah. I'd go with Metallica. I'd go with Metallica. Marv says Dr. Dre. Joe says, when it comes to this new generation of music, only band I like is Ghost. You know what? I've heard a little bit of Ghost. They're pretty good. Yeah. A little bit of them. I'm not super familiar, though. GG's. Thank you. I don't know whose fan base is more rabid, Taylor Swifties or Beyonce Bayhive? Is that a thing? Yeah, that's good. That's good the Super Beasts have arrived. We need some competition here, right? I mean, not for me necessarily, but it's good. It's good. We had Meat Beater. I believe Meat Beater left. I believe it could be that Meat Beater is Cooney, I think. Not exactly sure, but Alicia Keys is good. Yeah, yeah. Remember Aaliyah? She died in a plane crash, I believe. Tragically. Dude, what is this, man? Yeah, dude. Oh, bro. Oh, bro. What is going on here? No, dude. Oh, man. Man, I don't know what to do with this stuff. No! Oh, dude, wow. Beyonce Bayhive? Is it Bayhive or Beehive? Bayhive? Bayhive? Oh, Meat Beater's still in. Okay, all right, cool. GG's. Joe says, just remember, FDA stands for Feeding Death to America. Not what we want, Joe. Not what we want. Should be the other way around. Should be preventing death to America, right? Let's just hope and pray that our government in the United States here has the best interest of the citizens in mind, right? Aaliyah was awesome. She died too young. That's true, Joe. Yeah. Joshua B, welcome to the stream. How do you say your last name, Joshua? I don't think I've ever said it out loud. Beisker? Is it Beisker or Beisker? Welcome in, Josh. Welcome in. Thank you for the react. Do you mind if I call you Josh, or do you prefer Joshua? Nimbus says, oh, and I did listen to the new Taylor Swift album. Nimbus says, really? All right. I know, Nimbus. You better level up. You're a beast, though, Nimbus. I don't think you have to worry about it. All right, Volt in 5th. Shane in 4th. GG Shane. Oh, that's Shane 59, not other Shane. Shane 59 playing well, even though you're now level 63, Shane. I have you as Shane 59, so that's what we have you as, but you know that. Lionel in 3rd place. Josh or Joshua is fine. Beisker. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, Josh. Banako with 1,254 days followage. When Sadie, is that how you pronounce that? Sadie came out in the 80s. People seem to take an instant liking to her music. She definitely has a different style of music. Yeah, I'm not familiar with her. Banako. The most rabid fandom, Nimbus says, is Nicki Minaj's Barbies. I'm not a huge fan of Nicki Minaj or, what's her name? Oh, come on, JoJo. Lore in 1st place. Lore, that's 2 first place wins for you today. Nice. Lore in 1st, OC in 2nd. Lionel in 3rd, Shane in 4th, Volt in 5th, Mary Lou 6th, Paco Bell 7th, Matt V in 8th, Kevin 9th, Doug 10th, Wintermute in 11th. Match number 10. Let's go. Match number 10 and 15. The counter's right above my head. Sade. Sade? Is that how you pronounce it? All right, Josh. Thank you, brother. Who's the other female rapper? I can't think of her name. Kind of like Nicki Minaj, but more raunchier. Oh, she does Smooth Operator. Yeah, it's a good song, Joe. It's a good song. What's her name? Help me out here. Cardi B. Cardi B. Yes, thank you. Yes, Cardi B. Yeah, not a huge fan. Yeah. Not a huge fan. I mean, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion, and you know how opinions are, right? It's just your opinion, man. I don't like her aesthetic either. I know some people might like it, but it's not for me. Yes, the one other female rapper. Yes, Nimbus. They're the one other one. Banako says, you don't know who's... How do you pronounce it again? Sadie? Sade? Is it Sade, Joe? I'm an 80s kid. Doug says. Am I? Doug's like, yeah, you are. Snow the Product is a good female rapper, Josh says. All right, I don't think I've ever heard of her. Oh, Jojo, what? I just ruined my run here with that bad move. I mean, I don't think I totally ruined it, but... Oh, dude, no. Oh, man, what a good run, though. No, that's not what I meant to do. No, I hit a shit. Oh, man, that is rough. Oh, man, that is rough. Ah, bro. Wow. See that, Josh? Man. Please put some respect on Sade's name. I can't. I will, Nimbus. I just don't know. I gotta check her out. I'm coming to Boston to get your bass guitar. You gotta get both of them, Benarco. Sade. Benarco says it's pronounced Sade. Marv is here. Megan is much better. Sidic12 says. A lot of these rappers I'm not sure of. So sweetest taboo, Bernarco says, love is stronger than pride. Cherish the day, smooth operator. Wow, okay. You know what? I am looking her up right now. No, that's not the that's a band. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Yeah, that is her. That is her. Okay. English band formed in London in 1982 and named after their lead singer, Sade. The band consists of Sade alongside bassist Paul Denman, saxophonist, guitarist. He plays saxophone and guitar? Really? Wow. 1982. Attractive lady, too. Wait, she's in a wheelchair? Oh, no. She has she got a devastating spinal cord injury? Wait, what? Oh, man, that's rough. OC in first place. Let's go. OC in first. Luch in second. GG's. Fluffy in third. Fourth place, Paco Bell. Nice. Fifth place, Wintermute. GG's to the podium winners. Shane 59 and 6th, Robin 7th, Kevin 8th, Doug 9th, Marv in 10th, Mary Lou in 11th. Match number 11. Oh, GG's all around. Yeah. Some of those songs that Bernarco named, I'm familiar with, Doug. Yep. The name aggravates you as much as Sean Bean? I don't know. She is gorgeous. Yeah, Bernarco, I agree. I mean, that's what just came up when I Googled her. Yeah, yeah, I mean, Smooth Operator is a great song. It's been a while, Wintermute. What, since you've been on the podium? Is that true? We're going to be stripping the retro from Retro Joe if you don't know who she was. No, I do. I mean, now I do. I didn't know that's her songs, though. Kiss of Life is another well-known song. Well, we're playing a non-retro game this evening, Doug. We're playing a non-retro game. 2017 was the original release date. 2017 is not retro. You know which one that is, Doug. You know which game that is. No. Yikes, dude. Yikes with these drops, man. Wow, come on, JoJo's. You're playing so well, but just can't pull it off, man. Oh! Oh, man, I totally messed that up big time. Got any T-spins? Yaranon says, what's up? What's up? I don't have any right now, but I can. From Retro Joe to Modern Mo. Joe. What's up, Yaranon? Welcome. Oh, man. What about the band Mo, Joe? You know that band? Kind of like a jammy, kind of like Fish. I actually like Mo. Mike Eskelson says, greetings from the Black Hills of South Dakota near Mount Rushmore. What's up, Mike? Beautiful area, right? Joshua says, when elected president, I will replace all the faces with Macho Man Randy Savage. Nice. Let me tell you something, brother. That's not Randy Savage, but I can't do Randy Savage. I can kind of do Hulk Hogan, but that's it. Kind of. I'm not good at impressions or voices. I just can be pretty good when we get the wrestling promos in the chat. What is that T99 Queen? Is that butter? I can't tell what that emote is. It looks like either butter or bread or croissant. It's too small. Josh says I met Mick Foley last weekend. Really? That's pretty cool. How old is Mick Foley? He's 60 years old. Yeah, 60. The cream rises to the top. You know that I'm the cream of the crop. Rob in 5th place. Here's the cream rising to the top right now, Joe. Rob in 5th. Isn't that crazy, Wintermute? Isn't that crazy? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is that butter? I don't know. T99 Queen, what is that? Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look at that, Mike. Look at that. Oh, Tetris 99. You're a blast from the past on Retro Joe's stream. You're where it's at. Blocks falling fast. My mind's in a haze. Gonna top the charts in the Tetris days. So Doug says, I was going to ask you, Doug, Dragon Quest 1 HD 2D on Draconian is very hard. I had to get to about level 40 character before I could beat the Dragon Lord. Wow. Luch in 1st place. GG's, Luch. 2nd place, Marv. What a battle. Nice, Marv. Shane in 3rd. Shane really playing well. 4th place, we got Kevin. 5th place, Rob. 6th place, Paco Bell. 7th, Fluffy. Wintermute 8th. OC 9th. Lore 10th. T99 Queen in 11th. Match number 12. It's the Flying Nimbus? What? What? I can't tell. It's yellow against a white background. I can't tell what it is. It's super small too. Tyler, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Happy Saturday. Ula get his cream? It's Ula? Ula Joe? Marv says Nimbus will henceforth be known as Butters. I can't tell what it is, Nimbus. So Doug says right now I'm level 8 for my Prince of Middenhall and level 4 for Prince of Canuck. And haven't quite hit the difficulty spike yet, but it's coming. Is that Dragon Quest 2? Oh, yeah. Is that Dragon Quest 2? Nimbus says, well, my gameplay is smooth as butter, so I'll take it. So, Doug, let me ask you a question about Dragon Quest 1. Did they ruin the game or what? Try not to have your bias come into play. The reason why I'm not sure, Doug, is because I'm not familiar with Dragon Quest II, so I'm sure you're going to say they didn't ruin the game, but did they go too far in the extra content? That's my concern, honestly. Yeah. Yeah, it kind of does sound like that, Joe, doesn't it? Ooh, dude. Oh, let's go. It's a cloud? Is that what that is? And not just any cloud either, a flying nimbus? Wow, okay. All right. Doug, I got to hear your review of DQ1. I don't know, Mike. I don't know if that's a really tough thing. I could try NDR with the enhanced Zelda 2 version, but I don't know, man. That's a tall order. It's a tall order. I can try it. I can try it, Mike, but I don't know. It's the beginning of the game that gets me. It's a little, so that game is a little bit unbalanced in the beginning, and that's what makes it so difficult. It was 84 in western Nebraska yesterday. It's going to be in the 40s today. All right, Wintermute in third. Do or do not, there is no try, Mike says. You can tell who's a Dragon Ball fan and who's not. It's true. I like it. I've never watched it, though. Paco Bell in first place. Let's go. Is that your first place of the stream? I think it sure is, Paco Bell. By the way, I'll be contacting you soon for your prize for the giveaway for last month. Luch in second place. Wintermute in third. GG's on the podium right there. Lore in fourth. Overcast in fifth. Nimbus. Red in sixth. T99 Queen in seventh with the knockout of Retro Joe. Shane in eighth. Marv ninth. Kevin 10th. Doug in 11th. Let's go. Match number 13. 3 more matches to go. So Marv says, isn't flying Nimbus a bit redundant though? Clouds are already in the air. GG's, Paco killed it. So Doug, you still here? And if so, give me a a rating out of 10 of Dragon Quest 1 Remake. Okay, oh, here we go, Doug. Here we go. Here's the review. So here's my review, Dragon Quest 1. It is the same. Is it the same as Dragon Quest 1 or Dragon Warrior 1? No. That right there worries me, Doug. And after all these years, it shouldn't be. The game by its very nature is way too basic and simple. Very few weapons, armor, and spells, and there wasn't much of a storyline, Doug says. Yet we loved it because it was unlike anything we have ever played before. They added storyline, which ties into DQ3, which chronologically came before DQ1. So that was masterfully done. The extra bosses and areas made the game more fun while still keeping the main features from the first version of the game intact. It felt modern and still looked beautiful, but I appreciate what they did with the game. They did not ruin it. 9 out of 10. All right, there it is. No, it's okay, Doug. Yeah. I thank you for giving that detailed review. Oh boy. Okay. All right. We'll see. We'll see. I'll go through it. I mean, Dragon Quest 1 in the form of Dragon Warrior 1 was my first RPG ever that I completed in my childhood. So it means a lot to me. And I don't know. We'll see what I think of it once I get around to playing it, but I don't know. I'm kind of, you know me, Doug, I'm kind of a purist when it comes to that stuff, so we'll see. Oh, relentless. Relentless. Let's go. Oh, boy. Brian says, hey, all. So glad to see you all. And I beg to differ. There is such thing as after all. If you don't try, you'll never know. That's true. That's true. Wow. Finally made the board, though. That's a good thing. Right? Relentless attacks, though. Relentless. Still cold from the outside, Matt. Oh boy, what were you doing? Yard work? Tetris 99 Queen, what? Tetris 99 Queen in first place, battling Marv. The two co-hosts battling. Let's go. Let's go. Tetris 99 Queen in first place, Marv in second place, Lore in third, Luch in fourth, OC in fifth. 4 sharpshooters for the first 4 places. Paco Bell 6th, Kevin 7th, Retro Joe 8th, Tony 9th, Shane in 10th, and Matt in 11th. Match number 14. 2 more matches to go. No! The trash talk continues, and Marv says, worst moment of my life. Put it on the fridge, T99 Queen. Let's go. Put it on the fridge. Matt says, picked up leaves and mowed one last time. One last time, huh? Debbie says, GG's. Thank you. That was great. She slaughtered him. Oh, the Tetris 99 Queen slaughter. Yikes. Dude. Wow. Oh man. She's always usually number one, Brian says. So Doug says, I'm a purist like you, Joe, but I also know that back in the late 80s, there were things that could not do with the game that the creators wish they could have done. Yep, that's true. It is part of Erdrick, the Erdrick trilogy, so they had to do a better job of tying the games together. So they did it, and it worked. You will enjoy the game. Alifgard is still Alifgard, and it is still one character versus one or more for monsters. Gameplay is the same. Nice. Okay. Cool. All right, I'm excited to play it, Doug, eventually. I just, by the way, a Retro Joe fan gifted me money to buy it, so, which is really cool. Thank you, Max. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, I had a floating block. That doesn't happen that often. No. 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 Wow. Wow. Let's go. All right. Coming up the board, though. That's good. That's a good thing. Coming up the board. Oh, thank you, T99 Queen. That was just rough right at the end, but it's pretty good. Pretty good. Thank you. I don't like this little dinky cup. I gotta get a better coffee cup. $45 degrees. When is the rain coming? We're supposed to be getting rain here in eastern Massachusetts. I think it's supposed to start tonight. 9 p.m. it says, so it's going to rain all night, and then tomorrow it's going to be in the 50s and windy. GG's. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, it says 9 p.m. All right, Matt. Oh, look at you, Doug. All right. Matt in 5th. The fingers are warming up. Luch in 4th. In 3rd place, we have Doug. Let's go, Doug. 1st and 2nd. What do we got going on? What do we got going on? The TNT mug broke, Joe. I dropped it while I was cleaning it, unfortunately. And it broke to the point where I just had to throw it in the trash, unfortunately. Guess what I'm playing after this, Doug says? DQ2. That's my guess. What do we got? What kind of battle do we have going on here? A T-spinner battle. It's not T99 Queen. Who's the T-spinner? It's OC and Marv. Ooh. Tough battle there. Nice. OC in 1st, Marv in 2nd. What a battle. GG's to both of you. Doug 3rd. Luch in 4th, Matt in 5th, Red in 6th, Retro Joe 7th, Kevin 8th, T99 Queen 9th, Mary Lou 10th, Winter Mute in 11th. Match number 15, everyone. Last match of the stream. Last match of the stream. Let's see how it goes. Second worst moment of my life. Oh, no. Come on, Marv. Pull out the 1st place win right now. You know you do it. You always do it on the last match of the stream. You know that, Marv? You do it on the last match. Let's see if you can pull it out. Ninja Gaiden 4. Nice. I have not purchased it, Banarco. Yeah, TNT mug had a long life, Joe. Long life, but it's over now. There's the butter. There's the butter. Let's go. Oh, man. OC, you're going to be butters from now on, I guess. But, hey, it's a positive thing, like you said. It goes DQ2 HD. Then on December 4th, Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Then I have a few months to beat that game. And DQ6 before DQ7 Remastered comes out. Marv says, I'm taking so many mental notes of everyone celebrating my demise. I wouldn't call it a demise, Marv, right? I wouldn't call it a demise. But you're going to redeem yourself right now, I have a feeling. Let's see how it goes. 10 wheels of doom. Wheels of doom. All right, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Marv. First place, dude. I know you can do it. You always do it on the last match. Or historically, you have been. You got to get through me first. That won't be that difficult. Oh, dude. Oh, the finger slip there. Come on, go! Dude, what? Oh, man. Why was it so fast? That's crazy. That was pretty good play for the last match for me, though. Wow. Sheesh. Man, that was heart racing. Why was it so fast? It was like 15 players left. That is nuts. That is nuts. Thank you very much, Joe. Thank you for hanging out, man. I appreciate you, brother. That was pretty good, Binaco, right? Man, that was tough. So all these players in right now have the super speed. T99 Queen there in 7th. Man, that is super speed, though. I heard it's really difficult, Binaco, yeah. All right, here we go. Yeah, that was pretty crazy, right? Super fast and not many draw mistakes. I was trying to zone it in there. All right, top three. Top three. Thank you, Matt. Appreciate you, man, too. Thanks for hanging. GG's on the yard work, too, man, and the Tetris play. The yard work and the Tetris play on a Saturday morning. Luch in 3rd. Thank you, Debbie. Doug says, what are the odds that my wife wakes up, comes downstairs, and wants me to cook? DQ will have to wait a few more minutes. Well, Doug, if you were my husband, I'd want you to cook too. Marv, dude, what? Marv, I called it, man. This is going to be your legacy. Pulling it out on the last match of the stream. I think the last like 3 streams, which is totally crazy. Marv in 1st, Lore in 2nd, Luch in 3rd, Paco Bell 4th, OC in 5th, Doug in 6th, T99 Queen in 7th, Lionel 8th, Mike Ritz 9th, Mary Lou 10th, Kevin in 11th. That's going to be it for the stream, everyone. Thank you so much for playing. Amazing plays. Amazing plays. Let's go. Let's go. All right, everyone. I want to give some shout outs here. Thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for playing Tetris 99 with us. It was an awesome stream. We had some cool discussions. Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Pulling it out historically is something I failed at, Marv says. Wow, what a legend. What a legend. You are a legend, Marv, in my book anyway. Definitely. Definitely, man. Doug and Justin Vogel with the stars earlier. Thank you very much. Appreciate you all. You all have a good day. We'll see you later for some Breath of the Wild. Peace out, y'all.